Be curious and just do it, right? There are a lot of different topics or not different issues. If you are interested in that, and just try to find a solution.
I think leadership takes a lot of different forms, but I think finding your passion and leaning into that you care about, and however that appears. I lean into what brings you joy, and allows you to lean into that passion and your underlying, skills.
I decided to intern with Delegate Wu to learn more about policymaking, have an opportunity to conduct legal research, and to get insight about the legislative process.
I decided to intern with Delegate Wu because I was looking for a hands-on experience with public policy. So far, it's been a great learning experience, and it's good to know that the things we're researching are proposals that will have a real impact on our community.
I decided to intern with Delegate Wu because I'm very interested in public policy and I wanted to be able to conduct more legislative research. I was also very interested in planning community events with the delegate.
I wanted to intern with Delegate Wu to be able to experience the legislative process and get a better understanding of how it functions. I also wanted to be able to contribute to researching legislation that relates to and impacts people's lives, as well as develop a deeper understanding of my own interests and passions.
It's important to be involved in public policy as students because it allows us to comprehend how government policy affects our daily lives, as well as help us understand current social events while we advocate for positive change.
I think it's important for students to be involved in public policy because even if they aren't planning to focus in that direction in the future, public policy affects almost every aspect of our everyday lives, and understanding how it works helps us all improve our communities.
I think it's important for youth to be involved in public policy because we are the leaders of not just tomorrow but also today. We have a very important voice that needs to be heard more, and we have the power to create change to better our community.
Hi, I'm Roslyn. I believe it's important for students to engage in public policy because these decisions that policymakers are making today are ones that directly impact the future, the lives, and the community that us students we live in. And by engaging in public policy, it allows students to have a voice in what is going on in their government, going on in their community, and allowing them to express and voice their opinion, advocate for themselves. Because these decisions that policymakers are making are ones that are meant to support us, and it's important that when students feel some way to advocate for themselves and to let people know that how they or as a community want to be supported.
Youth leadership is critical, right? So the reason for that is we are going to age out. Young people, we are going to replace us, right? Their ideas, their experience, both educational experience and life experience, will shape the way that how to address the issue we're facing. I think my expectation for interns is really twofold. The one fold is try to understand what we're talking about in the legislative body, right? Which kind of topic we're concerned, especially for me in the Ways and Means Committee, which kind of bill and I'm talking about, which kind of legislative ideas I'm going to propose. I think that's number one, try to understand what our legislators are doing in our state capital. Number two is really try to gain some skills, doing research and work with peers and writing reports. I think that's very important skill as well for our interns. Most of them are high school students, some of them college. I think both of them will benefit a lot from those skills as well.
My advice for anybody who wants to do a career in law, policy, or anything in this space, I think would definitely be to talk to people. I really want to emphasize how important that is. I think make genuine connections is really key. I think Delegate Wu is a great example of this. He'll talk to anybody, from an intern all the way to somebody who's maybe super senior in whatever career that they're in. And I think that making these connections, you'll never know, when somebody will reappear in your life, or when a field of science, could be law, could be policy, could be economics, really piques your interest. You'll always have somebody, in that field who I would really root for you and give you those opportunities, and obviously vice versa.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna Gorlick. First off, congrats to all the interns and all the hard work you guys did over this summer. Being a part of the Chawu team is an honor, and I'm so happy you were all able to get to work with him, even if it was just for a short amount of time. I was lucky to be part of his team for the 2023 legislative session and also help organize the intern application for the summer session as well. I currently work in Madagascar as an agriculture extension volunteer for these past 2 years, but I find the skills from my time working with Chow, such as being part of a team, especially when working on a new project or a bill, and leaning on your teammates was really important. Being passionate about your work to help the public and help people who are in need, and remaining optimistic in times of distress has made me a better volunteer, a better public service provider, and connect with my community even more. So thank you again for Jody and Chow for welcoming me back this summer. I wish all of you the best of luck on your new adventures, and I hope you take this experience and skills you accumulated wherever you go.
Leadership will be something you lead by example.